Hey, what's going on, guys? Today in Hypixel Skyblock, I wanted to see how strong a player is in this game. And what I mean strong, I don't mean the strength stat. What I mean is by sheer weight alone, how much can a player carry? And I wanted to do this because I remembered this video that was uploaded about 5 or 6 years ago, I believe, and it was called How Strong is Steve? Basically, it goes through the math to see how much weight Steve can carry. So I decided that I would do the same thing in Hypixel Skyblock just to see how strong a player can be in this game. But before we get into this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel as it really does help me out. And at 300 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a 2 million coin giveaway this time, so one person's going to win 2 million coins. So before I start, there's a couple things that I kind of want to go through. The main thing that I'm going to kind of not include is the new wardrobe that they added, because you can have 18 slots of different armor sets, and there's no real way to calculate some of the armor sets in this game because we don't know what the weight of certain items are. Like for dragon armor, it's not a real thing. Can't figure out what the weight of it would be. So for that reason alone, I'm basically going to be excluding wardrobe and armor in general. I'm not going to be using armor. I'm just going to be using inventory slots to determine how much weight can be held. Alright, so the first thing that we have to talk about when trying to answer this question is we have to talk about inventory space. So normally an inventory has 36 slots. So for Hypixel Skyblock, you have 36 minus 1 because you cannot remove the Skyblock menu. What that means is we have to maximize inventory space. But what we can also do is we can use greater backpacks. So greater backpacks are really good because they have 36 slots each and they only take up 1 slot each. So they're just like shulkers where you can't put another greater backpack inside of a greater backpack because that would be really stupid. You just have infinite space. If you have 35 greater backpacks in each one of your slot, that turns out to be 1,260 inventory slots that you have available to you to fill up with whatever item is the heaviest. So, and speaking of which, now we're going to talk about the heaviest item in the game. So the heaviest item in the game of Minecraft is a gold block. And that is because a gold block is the densest item. If we do the math, because blocks in this game are 1 cubic meter, we can find out that the weight of a single gold block is 42,509.53 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilograms because I don't care. American, I'm going to put it in pounds. That's pretty good because we have 1,260 inventory slots with greater backpacks. But that's not even the end of it. So in Hypixel Skyblock, of course, you can make enchanted variations of the items, which take multiple of the original item. You can turn gold ingots into enchanted gold. Then you can turn the enchanted gold into enchanted gold blocks. So if we do the math to figure out how many gold blocks it takes to get a single enchanted gold block, we can figure out how many total gold blocks we'll need to fill up all the greater backpacks with enchanted gold blocks. And I've already done the math. So to make an enchanted gold block from normal gold blocks, it would take you 2,845 gold blocks to make a single enchanted gold block. So that's pretty crazy already, and that's only to make one enchanted gold block. We have to make 1,259 more of these to figure out what the total weight would be. So now I'm going to do the calculations real quick to figure out what the total weight would be if you actually had all of these in your inventory, because I already know now it's going to be some insane amount. But yeah, I'll be back right after I do all the calculations again. Just to get 1,260 enchanted gold blocks, it would take you 3,584,000 gold blocks. And that's not even gold ingots. This is just gold blocks that I'm talking about. Alright, this number is so big that I can't actually see it on my calculator. It has put it in scientific notation. Actually, never mind. All I had to do was turn my phone sideways to get the longer number. The final number of how many pounds can be carried from just enchanted gold blocks is astronomical. So the final number that I came to when doing the calculations for this is I came to 152,354,155,520 pounds is how many pounds your Hypixel Skyblock character can carry without including any armor or anything, because there probably are some armor sets that you can calculate. You can calculate the weight of it, but honestly, I can't be bothered to do that because I don't want to go through every single armor set in the game to find which ones are the heaviest and which one I can actually calculate and whatever else. But still, the final number is in the billions, and it's not even like 1 billion, it's 152 billion. And the funny thing is if you did that, your character can still walk, sprint, and jump without any problems. Now I'm going to do some comparisons to how much this actually is in terms of weight as to other items, just to hopefully make the number easier to understand and not insanely astronomical, because honestly, even I can't comprehend this number. Like, I'm looking at it, it's just insane to try to understand yourself. Alright, so now I have some items to compare the final number to. So, the final number compared to the average weight of cars is about 53,066,581 cars. And then also, it is 126,961,796 grand pianos. I don't know why I just chose grand pianos. And then it is equal to 152.354 Burj Khalifas, which, if you didn't know, that's the tallest building in the world. 11,719,550 elephants. 78.5 Nimitz class aircraft carriers with max loads, and that's the biggest aircraft carrier class out there. And then 812,555,496,107 packs of ramen noodles. And obviously, lastly, this last item is the most important, and it is honestly insane. So with the final number of the weight that a player can hold being over 152 billion, your player still cannot lift your mother. The end.